Leaders and representatives of 9 Central African countries gathered in Kinshasa to discuss the political transition in Chad. The meeting was called by the DRC President Felix Tshisekedi, who is the current chairperson of the Economic Community of Central African States.
Your participation at this session is a testimony of the interest that you have for the current transition process in the Republic of Chad, and the brotherhood that binds us all to the people of Chad, with whom we share the same destiny.
Chad has been rocked by a political crisis since its longtime leader, Idriss Déby, was killed in April in a military operation against rebels. The former Chadian president's son, Mohamed Dabi, seized power after his father's death. He had initially promised to rule for 18 months and hand over power to a civilian government. But a nationwide forum recently extended his transition period to 2 years, sparking protests in Chad. The leaders of the Central African Trade Bloc have now named President Felix Tshisekedi as the mediator of the political crisis in Chad.
The conference has appointed His Excellency President Felix Tshisekedi, the President of the Democratic Republic of Congo and President of the ECCAS, as the facilitator of the transitional process in the Republic of Chad.
President Mohamed Dabi has promised to organize an election in 2024. But Chadian opposition and civil society groups have been calling for protests to demand a quicker transition to democratic rule. The Congolese president has been tasked to ensure that the military government in Chad hands over power to civilian rule to prevent an outbreak of violence and further bloodshed. President Felix Tshisekedi has taken over this new role at a time when his country is facing increased rebel activity that has forced thousands of people to flee their homes.